Is it? It's live!
We're going live!
Live!
Woo! What up, Joyce?
What the? Okay.
You know what time it is, girl. It's time to chat about The Walking Dead.
Who's ready to chat?
I'm ready to chat.
Oh man, this whole time I only had your face on the screen. This
Oh,
whole time.
really? Okay,
Okay,
well,
okay,
it's,
now
yeah.
I've switched it. Now
You're
I can
switching it
switch
up?
back to
Good.
me. Back to
Good,
me.
good.
Okay,
All
back to
right,
you.
well, how you doing, Joyce? How you been? How are you doing after last night's
Mm.
episode?
Oh, don't even talk about
Yeah.
it.
My God. All I can say is
I
no.
don't understand. It's so unnecessary. Everything is so unnecessary.
That's
They keep
that's
doing
what
it.
I see everyone always going online and complaining, but that's the nature of this show.
Yeah,
Nobody is safe. No
no,
one.
nobody's safe
Even well, I'm also
except
gonna
except Rick
except Rick
and
and
Carl
Daryl and
and the
Carl
baby.
and the baby. If you're those people, you're gonna be fine. But anyone else,
Yeah,
don't expect to stick around too long.
yeah.
Well, all I can say, I guess let's start as we always do at the very beginning of the episode.
With the
We got
Gabriel going a
well,
little cray cray.
yeah, Gabriel going through that Bible and
Yeah.
realizing the sins of his ways. Now, with him all tearing up the Bible, do you think he, of course, what he actually does isn't until the end of the episode, but just in
Yeah,
talking about Gabriel, do you think he actually just did this to finally kind of make up for all the sins that he did, just to sell out the rest of the group?
I don't know. I feel like he's gone crazy. I think he's been thinking about a lot of things that he shouldn't be thinking about. He's probably just imagining things. You know, like when sometimes when people do something bad and they just like they won't stop imagining that other people are doing something bad or like they're in the situation of like really terrible situation and
Of
then they just
course,
couldn't imagine other people are doing bad things all the time.
that's
And
correct.
like when he sees what he sees, he just thinks the way he thinks. You
Hmm.
know, when he sees people killing, I think because before he was so isolated, and then all of a sudden he sees all these people just all of a sudden killing everybody in the church, he just like, oh my gosh, these people has to be bad people.
Yeah, these are completely bad people. They're
Yeah,
not, they're not good like me. Even though I'm a coward, at least
yeah,
I'm a coward in not killing people. So exactly as you said, like with him seeing the suddenly being exposed to like the extremism that Rick Group has done,
yeah,
then he himself feels completely, he shouldn't be involved with these people at all. I guess it's to a lesser
mm,
extent, if you're somebody that's, a good church-going person and you hang out with somebody that like drinks or something like
yeah,
that and they're
yeah.
underage, you're like, oh, this person is sinful and bad.
But
So
but he might be right though, because you know our group, wherever we go, something gets burned up.
something always happens with the group. They always end up ruining the civilization we entered, as you always mention. But, in a way, I think Gabriel is partially right as well. I mean, of course,
Mhm.
we have Carol and Rick, and they're all planning on slowly taking over the community and,
Yeah.
gaining true leadership.
Mm.
And we don't necessarily know all the follies of Alexandria. They
Yeah.
seem like genuinely good people, and maybe if Rick's group wasn't actually there, who knows what they could actually
Yeah.
achieve. But with Rick's group now being there, they're now not just, actually, this is a
The,
good comparison. Like, you'll have like liberals and conservatives, and I guess everyone at Alexandria, I know a bunch of people right now.
yeah.
They're writing, "How dare you compare this to the government parties?" But
Oh.
you'll have the liberals who are very easy peasy, and they aren't really taking any threat into consideration.
Consideration.
Yes, I can't talk. And you'll have Rick's group, who are the or
Yeah.
sorry, the right wing conservative party that's there to protect and take down the evil right away. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I'm just throwing out that crazy theory. So
Yeah, it might be. That's what they're doing. I mean, they're
possibly,
always doing something like that in the TV shows.
it's true.
Yeah.
Now going on to Noah, we see Noah talking to what's the husband's
Diane's
name? Husband.
husband.
I forget his name.
Yeah.
I I've been actually, as I told you before, I actually didn't take that many notes today, so I kind
No,
of
because I thought he was dead until last episode. Even last episode, I didn't
yeah.
realize that was her husband.
Yes, yeah, same here. As
Yeah.
well, I thought we had assumed that maybe the sons had died. The way how Deanne was saying that her and her husband constructed the walls with her sons, she
Yeah.
said it in kind of an ominous way, like just in a way that made you feel like she had lost them or they had died.
Yeah.
But no, they're still here. They're around. They're alive.
Mhm.
Meh.
Which is good. Which is
Yeah,
good. And
exactly.
our
So,
Noah
yeah.
trying to learn stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Trying
like,
to get his education. Do you
yeah.
think that Noah was doing this on his own accord, like he actually wanted to learn for himself, or do you think that maybe Rick possibly planted a seed, like, or kind of maybe let him know, like, hey, Noah, by the way, we're going to be taking over, so maybe if you can get in there and find out
I
how to
don't
keep the walls up. Do you
I
think?
don't think I don't think Rick really told anybody except Daryl and Carl.
Or
Carol
Carol,
and
right.
Daryl.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
feel
fair.
like I don't think that he told him. He didn't even I don't think he told Michonne either. I don't think he trusted that many people.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
yeah, he probably just trying to learn it himself. I mean, he seems the kind of person that would try to learn new
Yeah,
things. Yeah.
that's true. That's true. Well,
Yeah.
good for you, Noah, I guess.
Good for you. Good for
Now,
you.
the rest of the group, apparently there's a power grid failure, or they need like a certain device in order to get the grid back up and running. So we got our whole group led by Glenn and Deanna's son,
Yeah.
whose name escapes me again. Oh, I need
Oh,
to.
I don't know. I never know his name.
It's I want to say Eric for some reason, but
Eric, no, Eric is the no, it's not him.
yeah.
There's
Well,
another Eric. I
right.
don't know. He was I wrote down in the note he was like this guy that's kind of douchey.
Yeah,
That's what I wrote.
everyone in Alexandria is pretty douchey. I'll give him that. But
Yeah.
so of course they have to bring along Eugene. Eugene always being
Yeah,
the
Eugene
coward that
always
he is.
yeah, good old Eugene. He talks way so fast. And when he's talking, I just like, oh my gosh, it's just hilarious. He's the comedy of the show.
Yeah, Eugene
Yeah.
is an individual. Eugene is an individual that uses elaborate words to explain his pretense.
Yeah, he was like, "Well, I'm the one that, like without my smartness, you guys won't even know about this place. So I helped you guys."
I helped you guys. I have brought you here, and
Yeah.
what did he say? He's like, and that in itself is a payment on itself. So I do not need to accommodate you or accompany you for these dangerous missions.
Yeah, yeah. And I just noticed, actually, Andrew noticed that Tara looks a little bit like Glenn. You think so?
You know what? Maybe it could be that thing that you're constantly hanging out with people, so you start looking like everyone. But no, not really. I wouldn't say that. Tara is definitely. I'm glad to see that she was there because the last week's episode, I mean, we didn't see Gabriel, Tara, or who else did we? And Eugene. Sorry.
Yeah,
Last week,
this
didn't see
episode
them
they
at
did.
all. So they're back.
Yeah.
But with
And
Deanna's son there, we really need to get his name. Let's just call him
maybe
Michael.
I can look it
Yeah,
up.
do a bit of Googling and I'll just elaborate to my point. So,
The-
they get into the van, and that van, apparently dubstep is still kicking around.
Oh my
They got-
gosh, that's so weird. It's like they got their music on.
Yeah, I'm like, don't you think you guys should be a little bit more kind of low key, not really calling attention to yourself?
Exactly. I was just like, oh, like, and even the people that were the people that were there the whole time, like the group, they still allow it. And they're like, okay, let's get the music on.
Yeah, exactly.
on.
They're like, attention, you're going to die. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah,
Um,
but I couldn't find it. It's gonna take a long time.
It's
If I
too long
try
for you
to
to look
find
it up.
it.
That's fine.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like, but I really thought that something's gonna happen. Like the music actually saved them.
Yeah,
At the
dubstep to the
end.
rescue.
Yay! And I think the music was talking about like, oh, I'm gonna die or something. Like there's the lyrics in it.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
like,
like,
now you're going to die. Boom!
yeah.
I should have some nightsticks right now, or sorry, glow sticks, just going. But
Yeah,
but of course,
but it was good. It was a good song
yeah,
though.
yeah, it really was.
Yeah, on the way there, what was happening on the way? I don't think anything really happened on the way there.
No,
They
no,
were just, they were
nothing
just
really.
chatting,
They just
right?
kind of get there. You see Glenn, as usual, is really trying to take control, and
Yeah,
because everyone at Alexandria, they're all amateurs at everything. They don't map out a proper escape route or anything like
yeah,
that. They just kind of want to go in gun ho, and
yeah.
yeah,
And
they don't think.
also before they left, the son was saying goodbye to the father and was like, "Oh, you take care, Dad." And the dad was like, "Oh, you take care."
Yeah, no, no, that's what I'm supposed to say to you. And actually, that
Yeah.
seems to be kind of a thing on the show. Whenever somebody's going off and somebody says "take care," they usually do.
Oh.
True. Like the last time that I can, in recent memory, that I can think of is during the one of the early prison episodes when they were about to go out and Beth had a crush on the Harry Potter guy or
Oh.
whatever the name of that character is.
Oh, that.
And yeah, and he's like, "You take care," and she's like, "Yeah, see ya." And then Daryl's
Yeah.
like, "What?" And if you recall, Daryl's like, "Why didn't you say goodbye?" And she's like, I have a feeling when you say take care, it means you're gonna die. I've been around here long enough, Daryl. So again, with this kid, when he goes off, take care, Dad. Yeah,
Yeah.
you're gonna
Yeah.
get the axe, pal.
Oh man. And also, yeah, like I just feel like all these other people that not the Rick group, and all these other people, they just don't know anything. They don't know what they're doing at all.
No,
Like
no,
when they
no.
were Yeah, when they were inside the building, the storage area, what are they trying to find? Like some kind of like machine parts
It
or
was
something?
some sort of converter, power converter. I'm not too
Oh,
sure.
okay.
And
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, and that guy, he was trying to kill this big guy with the armor, and Glenn was like, "Oh, don't let him get close. I mean, like you can stick a knife in the helmet or like kill it through the helmet or whatever. It could be
right.
easier to kill." But I think he was panicking. He was shooting him until the thing exploded, and I think he probably shot the gun or something. Like,
I think, well, all the military guys, they
yeah,
usually have grenades
yeah,
anchored to them or whatnot. But I think at first when he shot him in the knees and the walker fell to his knees, to
yeah,
myself, I'm like, oh, well, that's a good idea. That's one way
yeah.
of getting him down. But
And then they were
just kept
standing up.
going. Just he had to be a man and really kill it. So
Yeah, yeah.
to
I
his
mean, no,
demise.
like when he killed the walker, like he fell over, but he stood up, right? Was that what
Uh,
happened?
No, no, the walker was completely down, and he just kept like
Oh,
boop, boop,
okay.
boop, firing at him, and he just kind
Oh,
of didn't
okay.
know when to quit, which is why Glenn is like, "All right, stop, stop,
Oh, stop.
no!"
So many times that Glenn said stop in this episode and nobody listened.
Yeah, I'm so upset that they
Oh
haven't
my
clued in
God.
at all to what Glenn has to say. Now, of
Yeah.
course, this leads to Tara, of course, getting hurt,
Yeah, her head.
protecting her, and
Oh man, Eugene was so nice in this episode. He was like, he was taking care of her, and then he was just like, I told you I can't do this. You guys make me
yeah,
do this.
yeah.
And he says it in a southern accent, I can't do it. I can't do it.
You,
Yeah.
yeah, essentially, he just said, I told you all that I cannot do this. I cannot perform the task that you require of me. Damn it, listen to me. Y'all don't listen to me.
Yeah.
So,
So,
sadly
but
enough,
he was useful. Like he caught up. He knows like what the machine that they're supposed to look for. Like he knows that. He was. I'm like, good job. You're useful, Eugene.
he's
But
smart, but he cannot defend himself. I mean, that's
no,
the whole
no.
thing. There's a
But
lot of people out there.
when he got out of the house, like when Tara was hurt and he was getting out of the door and he looked around. At first, I thought he was gonna escape just by himself because what he said before, he said something like, oh, I told you I can't do this, and I'm gonna, I don't even know. And then it just sounded like he's gonna escape himself, but
Hmm.
he actually carried Tara
Yeah.
with him, and he was shooting all the walkers like not straight to that, but like he was pretty good. and they just fell over. I'm like, oh, that's how you do it. Like
Oh,
he's really
okay. Good
good.
job, Eugene. You kind of sort of
Yeah.
know what you're doing, kind of, sort of.
Yes, kind of. And he actually did it. I mean, like, oh, he grew up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Right.
But the other guys,
Oh my
that
gosh,
that
that
that that guy.
the old
Oh,
pipe through the arm or through the chest. I mean,
oh my
that and of course
gosh.
getting demolished or eaten alive by like dozens of walkers.
Yeah.
That is one way to go. Again, every once in a while I always go up talking about how incredible the makeup is, but two makeup things that was incredible was definitely the, demolish or, the
Yeah.
complete eating of Jeff or whatever the character's name is. We'll get his name eventually. And
Yeah.
of course, that whole revolving door. I mean, man,
Oh my
oh
god.
man. Noah, Glenn, and the coward guy stuck in that thing. I,
Like when that happened, it was it just happened so quickly.
yeah,
The guy tried to got out like he's stupid. He tried to use that stupid door. He has to use that stupid door.
yeah,
Then I mean Glenn and Noah they were trying to get out and then they just got stuck, in between.
yeah.
And I mean like even when Glenn trying to break through the door, I was like, do you think he can actually break through it? It
I,
seemed really tough.
not even
I,
that, but it didn't seem like glass. It just looked like plastic. So I don't know if
yeah,
if
yeah,
maybe if he tried shooting it, or maybe he was out of ammunition. It's the whole thing where that scene just
yeah.
goes by. Everything kind of happens so quick, and you're not
Cause
really
like,
paying attention to who has
like,
what, and how to achieve the
like
goal of getting out of that.
I mean, the thing what they could do was like they can, even when the door was open a little bit, there's walkers coming in. They can just stab the walker in the brain and then to stop that walker in front of them, so that at least the other walker came in. They just can keep, stabbing it until like, the no walker on this side that's gonna eat them, and then they can just get out from the other side. I feel like, can they just do that?
Yeah, I feel like I need to revisit that scene again just to really be sure of the mechanics on that, because I was thinking the exact
Mm,
same thing. But I think it's
yeah.
because the third guy, he had to keep it closed in order for them to get out.
Yeah,
Like it's kind of odd. All I know is that
it's just like if either of them having if the door was open a little bit, either of them they just stab those walkers in the head,
right.
they could be saved somehow. I mean, I don't know exactly what would happen, but that could be. I feel like that could be a way. But anyways,
Right. Well,
it was a
sadly enough,
sad
we
scene.
lost yet another soldier. Noah.
That
My
wasn't a
God.
great dress. That
And
wasn't at all.
I mean,
I mean, at least Eugene, he was really helpful. Like he drove by and he was like, okay, come over here. He's trying
yeah,
to lure the walkers towards him. He was doing a really good job.
yeah,
They could be saved. It's like there's just a little hope, and they took it away. That's
yeah,
just what they do.
yeah. Because we
But
all thought, I'm like, oh, good, they're gonna get out of this one, but nope, nope.
no. And especially Noah. Like Noah was getting like because he was crippled and they took one of his leg and
Yeah,
I was like, oh no, oh no. And then he got dragged out. He was like, okay, okay, don't
yeah.
save me. Don't try to
He's like,
save
don't save
me.
me, don't try to save me, and
Yeah,
that.
yeah. And then I was like, oh my gosh. And Glenn had to see it in front of him.
Yeah,
Right in
and
front of
and
him.
and I will say, everyone that usually gets eaten or we never quite see it, this was a direct kind of face
Oh,
pull, and
like,
props again to the
yeah,
makeup effects guys. They really really pushed the envelope this time to the
yeah.
point where I almost couldn't believe. I'm like, I can't believe this is on TV. This is one of the most brutal things I've seen. Like, it's
Yeah.
almost up there, and to jump to a different genre or a different series. Have you seen Game of Thrones?
I was just gonna say that.
If anyone out there, I don't want to spoil that episode, but
Yeah.
there is a face crush that happens in Game
Yeah.
of Thrones that is
Yeah.
almost equal to this face pull in Game of Thrones. In fact, we should have a poll down asking right now, what is worse, a face crush in Game of Thrones or a face tear in The Walking
Face
Dead?
telling.
How do you want to die? Choose your death, people. Choose your
Oh my gosh. Well, at least I feel like at least skull crushing is faster.
Well, actually, you know what? It wasn't really quick in Game of Thrones. It was like the eyes being pressed in until...
spoiler.
Oh, spoiler? Well, they don't know who it is.
Whatever. It's Walking Dead.
Shame on you for not watching the second greatest television series in history. Should be all caught up by now. So,
But
yeah, so
let's see.
we lose yet another soldier, poor Noah.
I think the other guy, his name was Nicholas.
Nicholas, okay. And
Yeah.
that, what do you think the repercussions of that? Do you think Glenn left him there? We never really quite saw if, because we know that Glenn kind of punched him in the face for being such a coward. But is he bringing him back to Alexandria?
I think he is
Or,
bringing him back.
Like, you know, so Rick can have a little trial or give him a proper punishment for abandoning him?
Like, see, this is something like they're gonna go back. Okay, I don't know if I should say a prediction right now.
So I'm like, should I do it? Should I do it? Or
Should I?
wait?
Because it's connected to some other scenes that we haven't talked about yet.
Okay.
Okay, so I can start with the other scene that I'm trying to talk about. You know, Gabriel was trying to say that this group of people was bad, and how Diane, she's gonna try to say, oh, I'm gonna think about it, and Maggie is hiding behind the stairs and watching them, listening to them.
Right.
Remember that?
Oh, that's right. Oh my gosh, I totally missed that part. I think I turned my head for a second, but okay, cool, right.
She was listening.
What do you think?
Oh my gosh, I have so many things in my head going on right now. So, because before before this episode, I thought, you know, the group is gonna split into like Rick group and Michonne group. You know, like at least Maggie is probably gonna be the Michonne side, or you know, she's trying, because it seems like she wants to stay here. She seems like she fits in pretty well, and Diane was trying to give her a really good position. Right. But after this, especially like even before that, she was trying to say like having her people come in and help out a little bit more, and Diane was saying like, why every time like you always bring up your people, like what you always say like, oh, your people is gonna take more roles, like I always have them do more roles too, but like I mean, she was start questioning why Maggie was trying to do that. And after that, the whole thing that Gabriel said, I just feel like is Maggie. Right now, she's gonna put the guard up. Like before, I think that she was doing it for the good of the community, but now I feel like she's gonna build up a guard that she knows that this place is probably not gonna be safe for them, because Diane, she's really trying to rethink.
Yeah,
you know?
She'll be sitting back and definitely kind of reanalyzing everything and everyone's positions. Which brings us, of course, to Abraham, who has a new job as the construction head.
Yeah. So for that part, you know, Abraham, he saved the girl for sure. Yeah. At least I know that at least these people, they will think that Abraham is a good guy.
Yes.
For the group.
Absolutely.
Like every single group, like they go out, they do things, like they think these people are good. Like, you know, with Aaron and Aaron thought Daryl is definitely the good guy.
Right.
Yeah, and them think that he's a good guy, and even the boy thinks Carol is the good guy.
Right, right. Well, actually, so you always bring up Carol the minute she pops up on my screen.
Oh.
So, yeah, so of course with
Yeah.
Gabriel being the leader in that regard,
Yeah.
Carol
So,
and that little boy now are developing a
yeah.
very interesting relationship. Something that, of
Yeah.
course, Carol does not want, as she
No,
constantly
I
says.
mean, like the whole time, like throughout the series, she's always been like she really likes kids. She's always trying to help kids, and this one she's just really trying to like hate this boy. I'm just saying she only likes little girls. She doesn't like little boys.
No, I think
Yeah,
I think she's really trying to.
yeah, she doesn't
Uh,
want to be connected.
yeah,
I think she doesn't want to be connected with
very good point.
another
Yeah,
kid anymore. Just because it was just bad situation for
yeah,
her. What
exactly.
happened to her? So yeah, but like what happened to between them? I was like, this little boy is really brave. He will like still talk to her. I mean, the last episode, it looks like when she was talking to him, like I was saying, like he didn't look that scared, which he should be more scared. He should be crying or something, but he didn't. He was just like staring at her. So this one, all he wanted just cookies. I was like, are you serious, little boy?
No, I think it's two things. He does generally like Carol, like even though Carol is being just kind of a mean old scary woman to him,
Hmm.
he he kind of wants new friends.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's nice to have friends that can make cookies for you, am I right?
Mhm,
So,
mhm. I mean,
and
she does talk to him, like she knows that she's not gonna hurt him.
right.
So, I mean, for now.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Well,
Or
yeah.
he's a little weird to realize that she's gonna hurt him or something. But yeah, he stole chocolate bars for her, and he asked her to have a gun, which brings up to the crazy Pete.
Yes, Crazy Pete, his beautiful, tempting wife, Jess, and Rick scenario. Now, with Rick, apparently went over to investigate what was it exactly that was broken? We didn't quite see, like
Oh,
an an owl stand that got broke. We never quite see it. I
I
just
don't.
saw like a wreckage of metal. So
I don't know. I don't.
so
Yeah, that
anyway.
doesn't matter. That
Right.
doesn't matter.
And the point
Um,
is that Rick was there to talk a little bit more with tempting
with
Jesse.
Jess.
With
I mean,
Jesse.
she is. Even when I was watching, I was like, she is so cool. She's
Yeah.
way too cool to be with that Pete guy. I
Well,
mean,
you're pretty limited to what you can have and what you can't have. And also he's a doctor. Women can't
yeah.
say no to a doctor.
Oh man. Yeah. I mean, she's just so relaxed and just like awesome and pretty. I mean, why is she with him?
Well, I don't
I
know.
mean,
It could
yeah.
be because again she was stuck with him, and then of course her meeting Rick. But but I
You know
could.
what? You know what? Since he's a doctor, I think he's on drugs. You know,
No,
when Carol
I think
opened the
he's just
door,
yes.
when Carol opened the door, he looked pale and sweating.
Could be from the alcohol or the beating
Oh.
of his children and wife.
Yeah, that could be it too. I mean, like maybe before he was a good guy and everything, but then maybe after this whole thing, then he just sort of changed. And he has probably too much stress or something, and he just changed. I don't know. I don't care.
That's
But he's crazy. At
right.
least, yeah. He would be
Definitely.
like, he was like, Rick, let's be friends. Like, yeah, right.
Yeah, comes drunk and stumbling in like, hey, you came by my house to do some investigations there. So
Yeah,
let's be
yeah.
friends.
Let's be friends.
Do you think he genuinely wants to try and be friends with Rick now? Like, obviously they got off on the wrong foot and he's just trying to make amends with him? Or he's just trying to keep Rick closer to him, to keep a better eye on him, to keep him away from his wife?
Oh, I don't even know, because it just seems like he's really trying to intimidate Rick. Because
Hmm.
when he was talking to him, there's one point I think he was saying like, "Let's be friends." He was like so close to Rick's face.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so close. I'm like, oh, that's a little personal bubble. Don't.
That's a little too close of friends there.
Yeah, he's a little crazy. Yeah, but Carol, now we see that like last episode we thought she's just crazy, and this episode we see her she's still good old Carol.
Yeah.
So many. Yeah, good old Carol. She was worrying for the boy,
Yeah.
and she was trying to check on him. Like he was like, oh, he's not home. Jess is not home. I mean,
Yeah.
clearly they're
So,
home.
do you really think that Pete's beating up on him, or
Yeah,
giving him the classic leather belt to the bum?
probably, cause that's. I mean, like the boy wants a gun. I don't know what he needs the gun for.
Yeah.
Probably. Uh,
I
it's
don't think it's for his own
yeah.
protection. I think maybe he wants to give it to Pete. I have a feeling
Uh,
that maybe he told his father about it. Possibly.
yeah, that could be
But
possibility. I mean,
again,
yeah. He told his mom, like he said, "Oh, I told my mom everything." He could tell his dad too.
or wait, maybe here's a mark prediction.
Yay!
Maybe the girl, one of Carl's friends, the teenage girl there, whose name I
Oh,
actually don't remember, maybe she wants a gun. Maybe
maybe.
because she's very quiet, she's maybe the type of person to obviously get trust from the kid. Who knows? I
Mhm.
don't know. I'm just making up these
The
relationships.
the kid, I don't know
But
if you realize it. I don't know. I don't remember the last episode, but this episode, he looked really pale. Like he looked like his big bag on. Like a
under
little
the
kid
eyes.
shouldn't have that kind of face. I
Okay.
mean, I feel like they should have like makeups on him to make him look
You know
exhausted.
why? Because he's deprived of sugar. The kid's diabetic. That's why he's always asking for those cookies. He's like, "Come on, Carol! Look at my skin. I'm so pale. I need some cookies. Goddamn it!" But whatever. Maybe you're right.
Yeah.
But we'll have to see how it pans out. Because I think we're only down to 3 or 2 more episodes. How many more?
Probably two, three more.
More on single tier.
Yeah. But yeah, like that part it just showed the audience how Rick's group is better.
Yeah.
A little bit more sane than this group. I mean this group is I can't really say they're crazy, but it's just like they don't really know anything. They're so isolated and they don't
They
really know
are
what's a real problem.
They are very isolated, and
Yeah.
without Rick's group, I don't think their survival will last as long
No.
as it did. I
No.
mean, just kind of going back to Abraham when they were extending the wall, and
Yeah.
what's his name? Just one of the foremen had just said, "Yeah, this should take about 2 weeks," and
Mm.
it ended up taking longer. And
Uh,
after the attack, the foreman tried shutting things down. He's like, you know what? Let's just call it a day and take off. And Abraham's like, what are you talking about? There's still daylight. Just keep an eye out. Maybe
yeah.
that's one of the reasons that it takes so long. Is that when they
Yeah,
see
they're
some
being too
walkers,
careful.
they're
Like, I
being
mean,
way too.
it.
Yeah,
I mean, it's good to be careful, but like they're being way too careful. Like, they're too afraid of killing walkers. I mean, like their friend. I think her name was
hmm,
Francis or
yep,
something. She fell off the thing, and it was because this other dumb guy he shot the a thing apart, and
yeah.
then she
He
fell
got
off.
one of the pistons that was holding up
Yeah.
the arm of the
Yeah.
bulldozer. So
Yeah, and
yeah, yeah.
they didn't want to try to save her, and it was Abraham tried to save her. When he was like putting her in the truck, he was like, yeah, like he was like, let's do this, he wants to kill. I
Yeah.
mean, when he was waiting at the truck, he had a gun right in front of him. Like I can tell, like he's kind of like Sasha that they wanted to kill. You know what I
Right.
mean? Like they
Right.
they they kind of miss. I mean, it's
Being
kind of
outside.
twisted. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
but
Well, great point, Joyce. Yeah, these are
yeah.
people that are actually kind of used to
Yeah, they're
fighting all the
used to
time, so
fighting.
they're having kind of the war withdrawals, I guess. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
So he saved the girl. Like she's so good too. Like at the end, she just punched the guy to the ground. She's
Yeah,
so
man.
strong.
Yeah, I got to watch out for that Francine girl. She's a tough gal, and I love it.
Oh my gosh. But yeah, but then at least we know at least she's gonna be on this group side, Rick's
Yes,
group side. Now we
absolutely.
know.
Well, you have a lot of people supporting Rick's group, especially Abraham. What he had pulled during that day, a lot of people are completely
Yeah,
going to be able to follow him. He's a good
yeah,
leader. When you have good leadership skills, people want to follow. Essentially,
yeah,
he's a good
yeah.
leader. So there you go.
And yeah, there's actually a bunch of people that are trying to follow them. So this is what I was trying to say earlier.
Is this the
So
Joyce
this is
prediction?
this is what I was trying to say. This is
Wait,
so
is it the Joyce prediction?
Joyce prediction.
Okay, here we go. Joyce prediction. I love that. I need a
Yay.
song or something happening.
So now they're gonna go back. So her son, Diane's son died, and the other guy's going back with them.
Mhm.
I don't know if the other guy is gonna tell the truth.
Hmm.
And like after what Gabriel told her, I feel like she's gonna trust her old people like before everybody else.
Right.
She's probably gonna listen to them a little bit more if she listens to Gabriel. And what if this guy, like everybody else, is gonna be like, especially Glenn was like, be like, oh, this is exactly what happened. We lost the guy too. You lost the guy, we lost the guy too.
Right.
But he's gonna tell the truth. But the other guy, he'll probably be like, oh, this is what happened. Then he'll like sneak up to her and be like, okay, I'm gonna tell you this lie. That could happen too. And the thing is, like, even if he doesn't do that, she's probably gonna think like, oh, this group of people is really messing things up. Like, since you guys come, all these bad things happen. Like, we used to be so tied up together. Now everybody is like,
Yeah.
different people are following. Like our old people are trying to follow you guys. What happened to Abraham too? Like when they come back, they're gonna tell the story too, because they're trying to take the lead. Like all the Rick group of people, they're gonna take the lead for a lot of things.
Yeah.
So like I feel like she's probably gonna feel a little threatened by them. Like after this whole thing, and she's gonna be so mad, like because her son died. She's just gonna freak out.
Yeah.
So I mean, when like she's pretty clear-minded, but after that, I don't know how she's gonna hold up. So I mean, this might be the start. Oh my gosh!
What?
The notebook that's
That
Noah got.
no, yeah, from what's the
This.
husband's name?
Oh man,
Brett.
he wrote in what on the back. Oh man, I don't even know what I was talking about. On the back, because they kept Noah's notebook, and notebook like one page was open and it says this is the beginning of everything, something like that.
Right.
He writes something like that. I don't know if you saw that part. Like the
Yes.
notebook, yeah, he wrote that. This is the beginning of everything. I was just about to say this is the beginning of the war inside the village. This is the
Yes.
beginning.
It's where it all takes down.
Oh man, this is
So,
this is gonna be good.
the thing that kind of breaks my heart is that I do like the people in Alexandria. They're not truly enemies. They're just people, they're just inexperienced individuals. And I just really hope this doesn't fall apart or Captain Janeway / Deanne. I hope she doesn't start questioning things and start double crossing people. But again, we'll see. We'll see what will happen at the end of the season.
Yeah.
Do you think it will wrap into next season, continue into next season, or do you think they'll wrap it up in the next 2-3 episodes?
Well, what happened to the governor season? Did they wrap it up like and one end of the season, or they had to go on another season and then only wrapped? Oh yeah, what happened to that was they didn't wrap out at the end of the season. They went to another season, but they wrapped it up in the season finale.
Yep. Or a mid-season finale. Yep.
Mid-season finale, yeah.
Yes.
But maybe same thing. I don't know. It seems like there's too much stuff going on right now. The writer can't have a lot of things to write right now.
Right.
So I'm
Well,
not
he's
sure.
gotta kill off some characters in order to make some room for
Yeah.
make
Like,
room for this big story that apparently I don't know. I'm like the funny thing about it, going in a writing point of view, they have certain things, but I kind of don't know where it's going to go. Like, they planted some seeds. You have Gabriel kind of making Captain Janeway / Deanna question everyone in the group, and you have
mhm.
Rick kind of wanting to take over, but, those two roads haven't really crossed yet. But, we'll see. It's going to be super interesting, and I just hope if we don't end the season with something that will make us really think about next year, then
Mhm.
then I give up on this show.
Huh? What?
No, I just said this season better end with them, with a major cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Something
Yeah.
major has to be revealed at the end of it. If not, then just I'm done with this show.
What do you think would happen? Like, do you think that they're at the end of the season they're probably gonna I think they're probably gonna start some kind of like I think I still stand my old point, like they're still gonna split into two groups. Like one thinks that it should take over the place, one think that they should make the place better.
Right.
Yeah, the group. Because like right now I do see like especially for Michonne, she seemed like she trusts this group, and Daryl seemed like he trusts this village, They
Yeah.
try to make things a little bit better, but for the other people, not so much.
Mhm.
There's a lot of things they hate about it, and especially Sasha, she's so out there, like she just really wants to kill
Yeah.
things.
Yeah. Yes, she does.
So
Well, we'll see.
yeah.
Well, in any shoe, I guess that's pretty much it for the
Yeah.
episode. I have to
Yeah.
race off too and do some work for peoples and places.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess we'll have to see what's gonna happen next week. But until then, Joyce, where can the beautiful people find you?
They can find me. You can tweet me here or just type in who's ready everywhere on your browser.
On your
You will find me. You will find
yeah.
me. Where can people find you, Mark?
Well, the beautiful people can find me at my YouTube channel at The Real MG. I have various animated shorts and parodies in there. Sadly enough, I haven't updated anything in the last month. I've been meaning to put up my Batman Superman, so I apologize to those that have been eagerly waiting, but I'm just so busy with other stuff. But until then, you can complain to me at my Twitter account at RealMG Channel. Just say, Mark, you suck. Hurry up with that damn animated video. And I promise I'll have it up, hopefully by the end of the month. Haha.
Well,
We'll
okay.
see.
We'll
But
see.
yeah, we'll see. But until then, thanks again, Joyce. I always have an awesome time chatting with you
Yeah.
about Walking
Yeah.
Dead.
Yeah, it's always good.
It's always
I
great.
hope to see you next week.
I will see you next week.
I will
Take
see you
care.
next week.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.